Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough. We got a short presentation for you, but I want you first to hear from Lisa. She's got a short testimony. I want you to hear this, and then we're going to give you 40 benefits, my friend, that a company would like to give you if you're willing to receive them. So, Lisa, thank you for joining us. Give a short testimonial. I love what you were saying earlier, and I said, man, you got to say that on the recording.
Yeah, okay, sure. Happy to. I'm happy to be here, and I love your energy always. Yeah, so I've been, I have a corporate background. I'll just mention that really quickly. I have a big I was raised to be a corporate woman. I have an MBA, and I went on to be a VP of marketing at AIG, and left to got off the corporate track to be a full-time stay-at-home mom, which is where I encountered network marketing. And I have loved many of the products that I have worked with. I've seen a lot of the ugly because I've been in crypto since 2013, 14, 15. I've seen a lot of these come and go. They have to come to go, but they've all gone. Like there's nothing that's really lasted that I've seen in this space. And, I really had gotten burned out with the model. The reason though that what you heard me say before is usually, I see something shiny maybe in the beginning, and, there's a lot of excitement around month 5, where I am right now with Livegood, is where I start to see some fissures. I start to see some cracks, and I start to say, oh no, this isn't what I thought, or, oh no, this isn't, and I start to lose my enthusiasm. Here, the more I understand this company, the more my enthusiasm has grown.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just there's no flaws. I mean, everything they're telling us it is what it is, and it's good. It's simple. Nobody can get hurt. You're going to explain why, but I love it. I'm so glad to be here. This is such a breath of fresh air for this industry, and just for the world. So
wow.
That on that note, yep.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So, folks, again, I want to talk to you just briefly, my friend. But I got another little. Folks are coming in here left and right. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. But anyway, I got a testimonial from a guy. I just want you to hear his product testimonial while I'm allowing some other people to come in. And so let's see. Make sure that you can see the proper screen here. Let's see. Lisa, do you see the right screen with the gentleman's picture?
Sure do.
Okay. Let me know if you can hear it okay.
Hey, this is Buster Stites. I ordered this product right here.
Okay, could you hear that okay?
Yeah, yes, we can hear it. It's not super clear, but yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, all right.
Before, came in within 5 days. Phenomenal product. It helps out with inflammation. It's been helping my joints from lifting heavy. It's also been helping me with my skin issue. I've got a skin issue called Dariaze, very rare, and it's been helping the inflammation. So I highly recommend this product. Have a blessed day.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you heard a testimonial from a gentleman. And so let's talk about real quick these 40 benefits that Livegood wants to give you. And so let me start by saying, have you ever eaten at an all-you-can-eat buffet? And I'm sure the answer is yes, if you've ever been on a cruise ship, or if you've been in Vegas, where I was speaking for a company a couple weeks back. And I tell you, my friend, so that buffet has all the food, right? Well, check this out. It's simple. You put on your plate what you like, and you leave the rest behind, right? So that's what I want you to do. As I'm doing this presentation, I want you to have that mindset that you're going to put on your plate if you like something, and if not, just leave the rest behind. So 40 Livegood benefits are blessings that may interest you or grab your attention. And by the way, these benefits appeal to just about everybody, everywhere. Okay, so in essence, these are 40 benefits or blessings that Livegood wants to give to you. They want, if you're interested. And so they're giving their way to success, like the Bible teaches in Luke 6:38, give and it shall be given unto you. And so that's their philosophy here. So what I need you to do is get something to write on and something to write with, and just keep a notation, just little check marks. How many of these 40 benefits, and I'll go through them in 20 minutes, how many of these interest you or grab your attention? Okay, so grab something real quick, and here we go. Number one, what about a win-win-win, almost impossible to lose concept designed with your success in mind? Now, my beautiful wife, Nadia, I call her my ABCD, and we say this, and ABCD stands for Adorable Brown Caramel Delight. And we like to say if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. But whenever it's win-win-win, we're all the way in. And so, my friend, as Dr. Breakthrough, I only align myself with win-win-win concepts. Do you agree? Is that what you like? Does that interest you? Would you like to win? See the company wins and we win. So what about number 2? Save up to 90% off of retail of get this now, my friend, powerful products. Who likes to get things on discount? I know I do. What about number 3? 100% certified organic products. And at the bottom of the website, there's actually a certificate of analysis proving third-party validation that these are in fact real certified organic products. So again, keep track of how many of these interest you or grab your attention. And remember, put on your plate what you like, leave what you don't. Number 4, what about a full 90-day empty bottle? 100% money back guarantee. Now, I've heard of 30 days, but a 90-day, 3 months empty bottle. Now, why is a company doing this? Because they know so many of us, we've been used, we've been abused, we've been scammed. And so the company says, we'll take all the risk off of our customers and clients, and we'll take all the risk on ourselves because they know what they have is great and powerful. Now, does that interest you or grab your attention? Yes, yes, or yes. What about number 5? It's created to empower the quote unquote little guy and gal to succeed. Like Chris Hopkins, I had him several times to give a testimonial. Matter of fact, and last month and a half, he's been in the hospital. And instead of his business going down like the average business, it actually is succeeding and growing, my friend. That's incredible. And so here's the thing, my friend, if we can help the quote unquote little guy and little gal to succeed, then if you're a heavy hitter, you can really succeed, right? So that's the thing. What about number 6, diversified ownership that really cares? So many companies have a good old boys club, right? And they have just all white males. And then some, my friend, they have just male and maybe one female. No, we got a female, we got males, we got light, we got dark, we got middle skin. I mean, bro, it's diversified. What about number 7, the highest quality products that people already use at the lowest possible prices that everyone can afford? By the way, for the first time ever, prices are more expensive on eBay than on our website. Aren't you tired of representing companies and you sell something to someone and the people come back and say, man, I found it on eBay cheaper, right? By the way, the products, do they work? Look at the top left. You see my blood pressure was 160 over 114, and you see it came down to 107 over 82, and since then it's actually going down to 107 over 77. But I have to say now, I have several doctorate degrees, but I'm not a medical professional. And the information provided in this presentation, my friend, is not substituted for advice of an appropriately qualified and licensed healthcare provider. The information here is for informational purposes only. What about this? Again, make sure that you keep track of the benefits that you think can benefit you. So real quick, the next one, number 8, no auto ship and no minimum monthly requirements. How many companies have you been part of where they force you to order and then the auto ship level is so high? Matter of fact, how did I get introduced to this company? Because one of the companies that I represent, my friend, and 5 people quit.
It's going to climax with Armageddon.
One, excuse me, there we had a little situation there, but there was 5 people that gave up and quit in 1 week. And I said, hey, what happened? I don't have that money for that auto ship, right? And as a matter of fact, one of them then got started with this concept and they tried to tell me about it. But again, I don't get invited and work with companies unless I can talk to the owner and we work out some kind of collaboration. But at any rate, when I found out no auto ship, now I don't know about you, but that grabs my attention. Number 9, what about the possibility of earning $2,047.50 without selling? Now, it may take a year or 2, but again, my friend, because of this unique, what I call group economic system, and I'll show you a little bit how that could work. Now, what about number 10, 6 ways to earn money, including unlimited 50% matching bonuses. And by the way, 2% of the company profits are split among Diamond members. So that's why you want to make sure you get Diamond. So in January, they did about 1.3 million, February, 2.5, March, and then April. And numbers may be off, I think, just a little bit, but they're growing like crazy, my friend. And I don't know about you, but nothing speaks like success when it has integrity. So here's a gentleman, you see where in the matrix match, and again, educational purposes only, in the matrix, he made $1,082. I think this was his 4th or 5th month, right? But guess what, my friend? Look at the difference. Look how much he made in the matching bonus, over $24,000. So you could be one of those ones that sit back and just wait for spill, or you could be like this gentleman who actually creates spill, and that's what we do. Now, we have over actually now 350,000 active members, and just over, it should be 5 months, excuse me, and projected to be over 1 million members by the end of the first year. So the goal is also to have over 200 products for the members. I call this a wholesale buyers club, and my friend, that's powerful. So imagine that. Does that interest you? What about number 12, the ability to get healthier, wealthier, and wiser with a proven system? Now, does that grab your attention? By the way, Dr. Breakthrough says it this way. If you have your health without wealth, get this now, health without wealth, that's frustrating. You got this health and this energy, but the bills are due and your car's about to be repossessed. But number 2, if you have your wealth without health, that's futile. Like the Queen of England, you could lay dying. And she said, I would gladly give up all my money to get my health back. But number 3, health with wealth, that's fantastic. And so that's why you need health, wealth, and wisdom. And I only align myself with companies that have that. And that's what we have here. Hey, number 13, what about the ability, get this now, a very user-friendly with the ability to have multiple accounts in your household. It's a picture of my beautiful wife and my family. Now, 6 of our children have their own accounts. The other 2 will make sure we have them. But what I'm saying is a lot of companies I've been part of, you can only have 1 account in the household. No, you could have multiple accounts. And if I could go back and do it over, my friend, I would have signed up, and then directly underneath myself, I'd have signed up my business and then signed up my wife. Now, I was smart enough to at least get my wife directly underneath me right away, but I wish I would have signed my business up as well. Okay. Now, number 14, weekly Zoom meetings. By the way, on Monday, they do a product review with a Q&A. Tuesday, I do 2 live presentations. Thursday, there's an overview with the owners. Friday, recognition and update with the owners. Saturday, there's a team training with Tim Miller, who was the first diamond and now the first crown diamond, my friend. And I tell you, you can attend it live. You can get the replays. And again, if this is not your cup of tea, don't worry. Remember, put on your plate what you like, leave what you don't. Number 15, there's no big I's and little U's. See, all is level here. See, we have what I call, I penned this phrase years ago, a success line. And success line means each of us create the success for the rest of us. And I've never seen a company and a compensation plan that fits into my philosophy that I've been teaching now for many, many years. Number 16, operating in over 200 countries, but guess what? Very reasonable shipping rates. Wow, does that grab your attention? By the way, there's only about 45,000 people in the US, so it's still virgin territory here in the US. Number 17, it's the first membership designed to not just save you money like Costco's and Sam's Club, Amazon, AAA, et cetera, but actually make every member money. Again, listen to me. If you're a member long enough, you will eventually make some money. So I like to tell people it's bigger than you know, it's better than you think. Every member gets huge discounts, eventually make some money, so may they give you their link. Number 18, the ability to turn, get this now, consumption into income. Folks are already drinking coffee. Why not drink healthy coffee? If we do it together, guess what? We get paid. We turn consumption into income. Folks already taking multivitamins. You can turn consumption into income with our new group economic systems. By the way, my acronym for systems is save yourself time, energy, money, stress. And together, by the way, here's my team acronym. I personally coined this. Together, everyone accumulates money. Hey, my friend, I don't know about you, but that's powerful. So this group economic system, unlike anything we've ever seen, individuals can grow, but teams can explode. Who's ready to explode, my friend? And that's what's happening here. So again, keep track of how many of these benefits interest you or grab your attention. How many do you have so far? In the chat, talk to me. Do you have at least 2 that interest you? Do you have 5? Do you have 10? If you're like me, all 18 interest me. In the chat, how many interest you so far? Let me know. Number 19, it appeals to the beginner and the seasoned marketer, youth as well as seniors. By the way, there's 3 owners that own their own company that joined with me, my friend. And now they joined incognito because obviously they have their own company, but they recognize, listen, this is a smart move. And a gentleman, by the way, who has millions on his team, came from another company, and he's bringing a lot of them with him. Why? Because this is just irresistible. It's too good to say no, my friend. So anyway, number 20, mission-centered. Wait a minute, stop here for a minute. Most companies are mission-centered. You can't make any money. So it's all about the heartstrings, right? But listen, this is not just mission-centered, and part of the mission is challenging broken and unfair industry practices. But here's the key. It has the ability to make money while making a difference. And so Dr. Breakthrough always say there's 3 levels of success. 1 is making money, and most people stop there. 2, a higher level is making a difference. But 3, the highest level is making money while you make a difference. The more difference you make, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more difference you can make. And Livegood's compensation plan fits that to the T. Number 21, the ability to work any other program or as many programs as you desire with the owner's blessings. Now, of course, there's no cross recruiting. Now, again, the owner, so many companies I've been part of. Matter of fact, at one point in my life, I was a #1 income earner and #1 recruiter in 3 companies simultaneously. And I didn't use people from one company to cross into something else. But again, my friend, but there's some people that can only do one thing. That's fine. But the owner says, we don't have a problem with you doing multiple things. And as a matter of fact, there's another owner of a network marketing company who joined my team, a young gentleman I've been mentoring, and his company doesn't have nutritional products. So I was like, dude, why not get signed up, your company sign up your members under your company, and then the extra money that comes through that you can use to create another contest in your company, and it's paid for because they got their health products from you, because they're going to join with somebody, and you might as well get them before I do, right? Hey, number 22, breakthrough power line and marketing system that converts 30 to 50%. By the way, the owner sells this to other companies and individuals for 20 to 40% per person, $40 per person, excuse me. We get it free, and we have more tools coming soon, by the way. So folks, I don't know about you, but that's powerful. Does that grab your attention? Number 23, healthy coffee and other healthy products, by the way, that taste good, and they're also good for you. See, some things are good to you, but not good for you, like junk food, right? And other things are good for you, like health food, but maybe not taste good to you. But Dr. Breakthrough says, whenever you find something that's good for you and good to you, you better hold on with everything that you have. When I met my beautiful wife years ago, well, she wasn't my wife when I met her, but anyway, I slapped a ring on that thing real quick because she was not just good, looking good to me, she was good for me. And I was like, man, this is a match made in heaven. Number 24, weekly fast start bonus paid out every Thursday. And there's a monthly residual with, by the way, over 95% retention rate. So folks, I'm telling you, listen, keep track. How many of these interest you? Again, in the chat, talk to me. How many will say, well, 0, none interest me? Or how many you'd say 2 or 3 or 5 or 8 or 16? And if you're like I am, all 24 interest me. But in the chat, come on, talk to me. How many of these interest you thus far? What about number 25? You can get started with crypto or a credit or debit card. You can buy your products with crypto with a credit or debit card, and you can get paid in crypto or a credit or debit card. I had a lady the other day sign up from Nigeria, and she had a hard time. Her card wouldn't go through, but guess what? Through crypto, it went right through, my friend. So I love that we have that ability to do that. What about number 26? You can just be a customer, a member, or an affiliate. However, most choose to become both members and affiliates. And it's so powerful, my friend. Matter of fact, friend of mine, first guy I ever led to Christ many years ago, and he's also one of my students in martial arts, and taught him preaching. And then he got super great in business, and now he's my business mentor. I mean, the guy, he teaches people. They've had $1 million days, and one guy had a $9 million day learning from the guy that I used to mentor. So now he's my mentor, right? But at any rate, he saw me the other day. He said, Doc, man, you're looking younger. What are you doing? And so I showed him some of the products, and so he got several of these products, my friend. And so again, he doesn't necessarily want to be an affiliate, but he does want to be a member, and because again, it makes sense to get these products at a great price. Number 27, only $49.95 to start and just $9 per month, or save 20% with a yearly option. And I'll talk about that later, my friend. Number 28, it's voted the fastest growing home-based business in the world. And it's also voted the 5th best compensation plan. We're talking about, they did a soft launch 7 months ago, hard launch 5 months ago, my friend. By the way, right now, and these numbers are going up a little bit, but they're in first place for the most trusted direct sales company. They're doing a poll, and number one already. I mean, folks, this is pretty impressive, but I don't know if that interests you. It interests me. If so, my friend, keep track again of how many of these benefits interest you. So if you're on this live Zoom, just put in the chat real quick, how many of these benefits are desirable to you? 0. If you say 0, then you might go ahead and excuse yourself. Although we have a few more, one of those may grab you. If you say 5 or 9 or 15 or 20, or maybe all 20, in the chat real quick, just put a number. How many of these interest you so far? And there's no right or wrong answer. Number 29, what about competent, yet humble, accessible ownership? Now, I was an international training director for a company. Guy was very humble. I personally sponsored 429 people and you know, become the number 1 income earner, number 1 earner. But anyway, here's the deal though. The company about 5 months ago went out of business. He was humble, but he wasn't competent. Listen, we've got ownership here that's not just humble, but it's competent and confident leadership. Does that grab your attention? What about number 30? Over 30% of the members have hit the first rank. Now, this means they made their money back, number 1. Number 2, they get recognized as a bronze. And number 3, they tripled their earning potential. Over 30% have already done that, folks. I don't know about you, but that's powerful. What about number 31? Recent compensation enhancements and upgrades have been made, and they even developed a new position. So it's continuous improvements. I've been part of companies. You heard Lisa give a testimony in the beginning, how after being with the company for a while, they start changing, and usually they're taking money away from you. No, this company made a new position. And as a matter of fact, there's a gentleman, Tim, that hit the new position and got a $40,000 or $41,000 bonus because he was the only one there. I mean, that's amazing, my friend. So anyway, but what I'm saying is, I don't know if that interests you or not, but it sure grabbed my attention. What about number 32? No gotchas. Now, this is big. There's no gotchas, but a whole bunch of give yous. So the scripture says it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And also Zig, I used to speak for him, and I still speak for his staff, by the way, and we used to travel and speak together. But Zig made this famous. If you empower enough people to get what they want, you get everything you want. And that's how this company is operating, my friend, and it's powerful. So number 33, what about a set it and forget it, hands-free money-making system? Now, this is my personal acronym. I gave the other one with someone else's. This is my personal one. Saves you serious time, energy, money. Is there anybody out there listening to me that like to save yourself serious time, energy, or money? In the chat, put me, come on real quick. Put me if you'd like to save yourself serious time, energy, money. Put me in the chat, because you've got to use systems to do that. So here's what I teach people. Just pay $139 for the year. That saves you 20%. So that's only 38 cents per day. And then give me tell them, put your banking information back in the back office. And then 10 months from now, give me a call. Let's look and see what's going on. Well, if in 10 months, if you see maybe $50 or $100 or $200 coming in, then you know you got something super hot. Now, this won't work if everybody just sits around waiting, but when you're connected to me or the people that I'm connected to, that we're all constantly letting people know the good news about this, then my friend, it works. And so we've got several testimonials of people who have never shared this with anybody. And I think Tim Miller's on here, and Tim was talking about a lady that got started within 9 weeks. He said, hey, have you looked in your back office? She said, no, I've been too busy. I'm focused on something else. He said, well, there's 400 people underneath you, which means you'll be making 25 cents per person per month. That's about $100 a month residual. She said, that can't be. I mean, I never even ordered a product. Yeah, but see, membership has its privileges. But I never told anybody. I know, but membership has its privileges. And again, my friend, this is powerful and practical. So does this grab your attention? Yes or yes? Hey, what about number 34? You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So you can see the customer service number there, 888-672-0788. There's also a FAQ section on the bottom of the website, and of course the email, my friend. So again, we're here for you. Number 35, what about leveraging the hottest trends, which are what? Memberships in the monetization model. I'll explain that later, to create residual or reoccurring passive income. Now, they asked the world's greatest hockey player, Wayne Gretzky, what did you do? What made you so great? Here's his answer. I skate to where the puck is going to be, not where the puck is going. And guess what? Livegood is where the puck is going. not where it's been. And so guess what? So memberships, but also the monetization model. What does that mean? That's just a fancy word that means instead of trying to make a whole lot of money off a little bit of people, they're just going to make a little bit of money off a whole lot of people. Those whole lot of people become raving fans. They tell a whole lot more. And guess what happens? In the end, we all make a whole lot of money. Now, as you probably know, hundreds of millions of people have a membership account at Costco, Sam's Club, or BJ's. What if they allowed you to buy at wholesale without buying in bulk? And then what if they started placing all new members into a compensation plan underneath the existing members' accounts and paid a weekly and even monthly income revenue? Now, for the first time ever, a company called Livegood is doing exactly that and more. So would you like to take their free membership tour that explains it? So again, at the end, you're going to make sure you get back to whoever invited you and they'll get you their link. You can take that free tour. Number 36, we're coming to an end. You get to be part of a concept that's changing why and the way people do a home-based business. So if you like network marketing, you'll love this. But if you despise or even hate MLM, you're really going to love this new breakthrough marketing concept that I call membership marketing. See, again, the first membership designed to not just save you money, but make you money. Now, Buckminster Fuller says something very powerful. He said, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. And that's what they're doing here. So we don't spend our time talking about other companies. Hey, listen, my friend, no. We just build something that's a lot better. And those who like it, they come. So stop giving your time, your energy, or your money to people, to places, or businesses that aren't an extension of, or that don't reflect your value system. Learn to be congruent. Amos 3:3, how can two walk together unless they be agreed? 2 Corinthians 6:14, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. So it's good to be with people, my friend, that have like-minded beliefs. Number 37, there's everything to gain, nothing to lose. There's so many irresistible benefits that even a blind person could see them. Matter of fact, if Ray Charles were still alive, I think he'd say to Stevie Wonder, even we could see this one. Matter of fact, Helen Keller said the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Number 38, the ability to save $3,000 to $5,000 per year just by having your own business. Now, there's two sets of taxes, one for business owners and another for employees. So I have tax professionals on my team like Steve, Randy, and a few others that educate people about the extra deductions you qualify for by being a business owner. And they do a seminar and they ask this question: who's willing to pay $140 to save $3,000 to $5,000 for the year? As a matter of fact, Steve one day recruited 22 people in one day with that strategy, my friend. That's powerful. And you'll be hearing more. I'll have him do some seminars here as well. So I got to give a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and the information given in this presentation is not financial advice. It's for educational purpose only and should not be intended to be a solicitation or recommendation for any specific type of investment. Number 39, you get mentored by me. I'm the only 10th degree black belt. Now, there's 200 10th degree black belts in the world. Let me qualify, but there's only one. I'm the only one that's not just a 10th degree black belt grandmaster, but I also built a team of 1.5 million people. And I've been paid as much as $1,000 per minute to speak. And so I like to say your breakthrough comes faster when your mentor is a minister and a grandmaster. You can see a few of the books that I've written. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably the only guy also that's 10th degree black belt that's recruited Bishop T.D. Jakes on. I had him on one of my teams with the company I was working with and building and so forth. Okay, so I got a 21-day breakthrough challenge, by the way. See, Livegood not just gives you 75% off and up to, I'm going to give you 75% off any of my paid trainings. But listen, I got a lot of free trainings. But if you want a paid training, just use the coupon code Livegood. It'll knock 75% off. But go to the internetmentor.com and get some of the free trainings that'll bless you, my friend. Okay, now Brian also and his lovely wife, the movie Remember Me, if you haven't seen it, it's the Mahalia Jackson story. His wife not just wrote the script, but they're the executive producers, and he's part of the team. He's on here now. He'll be doing the presentation tonight. He doesn't need the money, but guess what? He needed a system that he can help and empower other people. He'll be working with you as well, my friend. So we work together as a team. So number 40, and I'm done. Become your own boss. Potentially go from the working poor to the non-working rich. By the way, the working poor, they work and work and work, and they're still poor. Why? They pass over opportunities repeatedly. They're still poor. Why? Dr. Breakthrough's acronym, they put obstacles over riches. The only difference between a rich man, a rich woman, a poor woman, the one comes to an obstacle, says it's too big, it's too wide, I can't, and the other says, I'm going to break through it. And then what about becoming the non-working rich? In other words, that's when you get to a place like Chris Hopkins in the hospital, not able to work, and money just keeps pouring in. Rich, R-I-C-H, residual increase complements happiness. See, I was already happy, but when you give me residual increase on top of that. So count how many of these benefits interest you. 0. Again, if you said 0, then God bless you, you're dismissed. Thank you for your time. But if you said 5 or 10 or 17 or 25 or 33, or if you're like I am, I said all 40, right? So just only put on your plate what you like and leave what you don't like, okay? And so add them up and just know this, we just empowered you. If you said 5, if you said 13, we just empowered you to discover your own reasons why you should immediately get back to the person who invited you and get started with Livegood. Now, who else has discovered enough reasons to say yes to success with Livegood? And here's some of my acronyms for yes, Y-E-S. You expect success, Y-E-S. You experience success, Y-E-S. You expedite success. So you only want to say yes if you want that, right? If you don't want it, say no. Question in closing. If the person who invited you, along with myself, if we're willing to dedicate part of our lives to your success and Livegood, would you allow us to do so? Your answer is yes, yes, or of course, yes. Well, get back to whoever invited you. Remember, Livegood is offering you 40 benefits or blessings that they want to give you. Are you ready to receive some or all of them for your own reasons? See, 30 different people failed to get me involved in Livegood. Why? Well, they were trying to get me. It's like, man, if I can get Dr. Breakthrough, he knows everybody, right? I'm not trying to get got. Bad English, but a good message, right? Finally, the 31st person, I said, listen, there's a criteria I have, and if you connect me to the ownership, and then I can talk and we'll find out if I'm a fit. And so that's what happened. So that's why I do this presentation. So you pick what interests you, because people, folks, write this down. People don't do things for your reasons. They do things for their own. So help them to discover their reasons. So thank you for joining us. Our motto is simple: love God, live good, do and give good. So whoever invited you, they have a website, looks like this. You're going to go there, get the link, watch that little presentation. And you probably don't even need to watch it now. You just put your name in like I did and just get started. And so go ahead and do that. Now, I do got to give you a guarantee. 90-day think about it program. 100% lack of results are guaranteed if you fail to do anything. See, folks, nothing works until you do. So get back to whoever invited you, because it's the start that stops most people. Don't let the start stop you. Get back to whoever invited you and get started now. And just like you see here, I put my first name, last name. Well, actually, it's Dr. Stan and last name Harris, but I go by Dr. Breakthrough. And then email address, and then bam, you do that. And guess what, my friend? You're in like Flint. So thank you for joining us. I went overtime, but I'm just so excited, my friend, because of what we have here. So in a nutshell, Brian, can you give a 30-second testimonial? 30 seconds if you're out there, Brian Roberts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for everything. We appreciate you. I was actually excited about this, and mainly, guys, the simplicity of it, the organic products. I gave a testimonial about needing these products in my life. This is what people don't realize. You need it. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Your health is your greatest wealth. Thank you, Dr. Breakthrough. We'll see you tonight. Blessings.
All righty. Well, thank you again. And real quick, I think, Tim, are you still out there? Can you we just got 1 minute left. Tim, are you out there still? I thought I saw you coming in earlier.
Hey, Dr. Breakthrough, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, champ.
Hey, awesome. Yeah, I've got 1 minute here, guys. I just tell you, Livegood is absolutely rocking. We're disrupting this industry. Guys, we have owners that are contacting us now. Everything's going down, but Livegood is exploding. Guys, I just tell you this, I've been with the company, 5.5 months since we launched. Put my head down, went out there, just like you said, Dr. Breakthrough. It's so simple. You just share the free tour. Doesn't get any simpler than that. And then once they take the free tour, hey, plug them in. You got Dr. Breakthrough doing these calls. We're doing so many calls. I was up with Africa last night, India. All you do is one, get them to take the free tour, point them to a presentation, there you go. They're either in or out, guys, because I can tell you this company can change your life. I went from homeless in a wheelchair back on October the 28th to in 5.5 months to an income that will come in this month at right about $100,000 for the month. If that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will, but this is the place to be. Thank you so much, Dr. Breakthrough. And let's go out here and keep doing what we're doing.
Wow.
Sharing the love.
Wow. Thank you. So again, homeless, was in a wheelchair, homeless shelter on the government phone, got started, my friend, and look what's happening now. So that could happen for you, could happen better. I don't know. It's based on your work ethic. So again, my friend, get back to where I've invited you. Get the link and get started. When? Right